Hello, welcome to your daily dose of wisdom with Chrysalis Invictus Tarot. I hope you're doing well and that you have maybe a tea for yourself this morning, and every morning actually. I like to drink, this is my tea, it's a Tetley blend, immunity blend, so it's lemon, echinacea, and zinc. If you have any tea recommendations, please leave them in the comments below. I have some allergies, like chamomile and strawberry and things like that, but I'm always looking for more tea to try. So I am not using the headphones today. Let me know how the sound quality is for you as well in the comments below. As you can see, we have 4 piles. These are the karma cards. So there's a card from houses, 2 cards from signs, and 1 from planets. So if you want to make your selections, the timestamps are in the description box below, and we'll see you there. Pile number 1, hello and welcome to your reading. So your card for today, this is one from the houses, is the 9th house. Okay, so the 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius. And this is really a deeply curious energy. The energy of the explorer. So what I'm really feeling for you today, what's highlighted here are spiritual values, long-range thinking or travel, and what is to be shared. And then you can see here that there are additional messages, as if it or they came from all there is. The philosophies and laws involved do it in a big way. What I'm really getting from this is that you are encouraged to explore ideas today. Explore big picture thinking. So whether it's philosophy or maybe reading your favorite book on wisdom. And this doesn't have to be a deep dive. This could even be exploring quotes from some of the big thinkers of the past. But there's this draw toward a perspective that's broader. Now, Sagittarius and Aquarius have some things in common. So that sort of broader picture thinking. But Sagittarius is a little bit more grounded. So with, bringing or using tangible objects or actually physically moving. So you're also, if you can't travel in your region, which a lot of us can't right now, this could be planning a trip, thinking about travel, or really exploring the question of what do I look for in travel? What do I look for in ideas? What am I seeking? What am I seeking? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to pull from, I feel like Divine Doors for you. Take a look at your 9th house placements. Maybe you go on an astrology website and take a look at your natal chart and see how the 9th house specifically expresses itself in you. We have deeper. Yeah, today is a day of going deeper. This feels bigger than a day. And everyone's going to use these videos differently. So if this message lasts longer than a day, that fits. And it says, you are not finished. Hold on. I didn't wear my glasses. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on, hold on. So if you need that message of encouragement that things are going to get better, I think that that's I'm getting this very like Jupiter energy of expansion, right? Like of how can you make your world bigger? If your world feels small right now, how can you make your world bigger? Both? Okay, you get 3 of these divine doors today. So here's your second door. And this really reminds me of the, if you've seen the movie Notting Hill. So it says secret sketches. I really should have my glasses, shouldn't I? Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories in sketches for others to find. Ooh, like a scavenger hunt. That could be a way of creating some intrigue in a time of lockdown, creating a scavenger hunt for a friend. But it doesn't have to be that. It could also be, I think the wander and seek are key buzzwords for Sagittarius for sure. Or for the ninth house. Yeah. And the spiritual values, like, I don't know, I just feel like this is really connected. So maybe you have a lot of a strong ninth house placement or some Sagittarius. And this one says divine guardian. Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. Interesting. You have something big is brewing. And I'm just getting that you feel maybe stuck or like things are kind of boring or stagnant. But things are in the works. Things are moving. This is very exciting. So let me just briefly take a look at 6. Yeah. And oh, interesting. So this actually has Aquarius and Sagittarius connected, or their houses, the 9th and the 11th house connected. So yeah, you may have that connection here. So take a look at your charts, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope this was helpful. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated, and take care. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what you have. You have Libra. And Libra is all about balance. In the tarot, it's represented by the Justice card. So this could signify working out some legal issues. Not for all of you, that could just be some of you, or things to do with the law. It says relationships, the beauty of, do it with your partners. And Libra is really a sign of partnership, and Libra likes aesthetics, so beauty for the sake of beauty. So maybe taking a look at your home, so there's a bunch of different levels here, right? Taking a look at your home and adding some things that are aesthetically pleasing, maybe buying yourself some flowers. That can always infuse your space with a beautiful energy. Or looking at maybe reflecting today on partnership and balance. And if you're single, what is it that would balance you? What would be appropriate if you're in a relationship? Finding ways to create that equilibrium. And we also have cooperation to perfect, decisions about, and resulting from the fairness shown by. So if you are making decisions today, remember that it is Mercury retrograde if you're watching this in when it's posted. So no big decisions until, mid-February. It's best probably not to make them until March, honestly. But yeah, this could also be, if someone does something, no matter how small, acknowledging the balance or the justice or the fairness that they've shown. If you are looking at making a decision, this is really weighing both options and giving them their fair due. Yeah. So today I'm going to pull some doors for you. And I forgot from the last pile that I couldn't read anything because I didn't have my glasses. But we'll give this a go. All right, so you have a cure for longing. And it says, love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. It feels like there's a choice coming today. Or there's something that comes up that is related to choice making. It could be around relationships, doesn't have to be, but making a choice. And one of those options is going to be infused with this idea of partnership, or it could be that you're sort of evaluating different partnerships in your life. But you're strongly encouraged to look at both the upside and the downside of things. But not only with your head. Libra is is an air sign, so it is about thinking, but it's not just about thinking with your head, but with your heart. I would take a look at your chart if you have the time to see where you have Libra placements as well, and that will influence, if you have Libra placements, that will influence what this means for you. And this says morning memory. So it says, its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. I really feel like the morning is going to be a significant time where you'll get some sort of clarity about this. Also, that the sun rises after the dark. So maybe you are making a choice to let something go and that feels really dark, but you're reminded that the sun will rise. That whatever warmth you're losing will be replaced. Or maybe come in brighter or stronger in this new way. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know if any of those random things, there are a lot of messages from these cards. So let me know what sticks, what resonates, and we'll see you soon. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. I tried to find my glasses so I could give a better reading, but I can't find them. So here we go. All right, so you have the sign of Scorpio. It says purification to resurrect, the secrets of, resulting from the power of. And so you can complete those sentences what secrets are about today, and what kind of power plays are at work. Scorpio can, in its shadow element, be the sign of manipulation. So maybe you're working through something to do with that, or you're feeling distrustful of someone or something. And so this is really about calling your awareness to this issue in a different way, in a more balanced sort of way. And the lighter attribute side, the extraordinary power of prayer, the highest and lowest aspects of. So this could be looking at the highest and lowest aspects of yourself first. I always recommend doing this of yourself first, and then branching out from there. Or if you're making a decision, I really feel like today is about decisions. If you're making a decision, like looking at it from the highest and lowest aspects. Scorpio is also a water sign, so this is looking at the emotion of things. So, you know, sometimes we don't take our emotions into account when we're making a pro and con list. Definitely balance the thinking with the feeling. Not that you're making a pro and con list, but for those of you who are, control the situation. And so this could be a good question. I'm really getting that this is really overwhelming. For a lot of you, this message is about looking at control dynamics, looking at what you can control, what you can't control. You know, yesterday Mercury went into retrograde. If you're watching this as I'm posting them, this is probably more relevant. But as always with Mercury retrograde or any retrograde, the best thing we can do is surrender to it and acknowledge what we can't control, and acknowledge that, you know, missteps, uncrossed T's, crossed wires can all be part of bringing a bigger picture into focus rather than our own thing, our own situation. I'm really getting that something's going to come up. Some of you could be triggered today, and it could have something to do with control issues. So maybe you had a controlling parent and someone, you end up having an issue with them today, and it feels very similar to that situation with one of your parental figures. And we have from the divine doors, here it is, a stranger's grace. It says, ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. I'm really getting from this that there's someone who is reflecting some kind of trigger or trauma for you, that may not be what you think they are. On the flip side of that, this is about not necessarily giving someone a pass because you've known them for a long time. It feels like definitely there's personal dynamics going on here at play. This can be at work, this can be in your romantic relationship, this could be in your friendships, or even just on social media. I wouldn't go too deep on social media today for you. And here's your other door. And this is more of a threshold with stairs. Yeah. There's a choice today to choose the higher or lower vibration of something. And maybe your initial reaction isn't, okay, let's air this out. You know, sometimes you see things written like you choose anger. No, you don't. Anger is physiological. You can choose to stay angry, but the initial reaction, our initial emotions and our reactions are not chosen. They are responses that we hold in our bodies and our minds. And it's how we stay in them that is the choice. So you can choose today to ascend or descend. You can lower yourself to someone's level, or you can stay in a higher place. And this is heart healing. Oh, interesting. Okay. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. This is kind of I'm getting strong relationship vibes here. So some of you are leaving a job, some of you are leaving a relationship. Maybe you've already left it, and this is sort of the last day that you're going to give it that amount of airtime. You know, with this healed heart, I feel like this is something that you've worked on for some time. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Yeah, and Scorpio actually, the death card in the tarot is represented by Scorpio, and so it's death, it's transformation, and you see the cycle here that this is a cycle that you have broken, and maybe it is, you know, if you're watching this when I filmed it, it's Mercury retrograde, so the X's, Mercury retrograde brings all the X's to the yard. And so this could be just about knowing that you have finally moved past that relationship or whatever it is. So interesting day for you, pile number 3. Please leave me a comment down below and we'll see you soon. Pile number 4, welcome to your reading. So you chose the planets card. Let's see what planet we have for you. We have Saturn. Ooh. Saturn is a planet of responsibility, of obligation, of hard lessons. And it says here, the maturity that brings, caution regarding, limits imposed. Yeah. Saturn is really, Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius in different ways. So the energy of Aquarius mixed with Saturn, these are limits that are imposed on a collective, on a larger scale. This could be a caution regarding, I'm really getting for today, and you chose the final pile, which means that I have gotten a really good sense of what today is. And today is, there's a lot to do with choices and taking the higher ground, evaluating, and we have the 2 faces. So evaluating which side you want to be on, and the caution here regarding, so something may come in and you're guided to be cautious. You're also guided to come into your most mature self. So maybe it's something that triggers you and you want to react. This is asking you to, you know, even if you do react, I just got finished saying, even if you do react, so if any other piles call to you, feel free to watch. But if you feel called to react, or if you do react, that your choice is how you continue with that feeling. And to come from a more mature space, call on the lessons you've learned, call on the all the different ways that you have held responsibility at different times in your life as well. There could be some really strong limits today in terms of something progressing. Let's see what's on the other side. So when we turn it over, it says be realistic about. Yeah. This is sort of like the stern father that's like, you know, maybe you have this voice in your head and you can call on it to be realistic about something, be concerned about, and you must wait before you can. So maybe there's something that comes in today that you feel like you want to charge forward with, that feels really exciting, and it's not the time to move forward. It's sort of, this is sort of like that stereotype of like the hardworking dad figure from like the 1950s where, you know, he goes to the mines. I don't know what I'm saying. He goes to the mines every day and just like toils and works hard, and it's kind of like keep your head down and work. Keep your head down and work. Today is not a great day to engage with social media. All right, and you have a cure for longing. It says, love in happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly, then you have arrived. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Live deliberately, I think, is the key there. Cure for longing. Yeah, this is like not getting caught up in something that feels fanciful or that's drawing you away from your responsibilities. And you have a series of thresholds, passages. And it says, I don't have my glasses. I looked for them and I couldn't find them. Spirited signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. And this is just one of them. So if this makes you feel antsy or restless or bored or stuck, these are all totally valid feelings here. But know that this is just one of those stages. You know, we have to go through the lessons of Saturn to get to the fun stuff. There's a value to this as well. So that's what I have for you, pile number 4. Please let me know how it resonates down below, and take care.